Hello lovelies, sorry we're at a dodgy angle today. This is Lesley. Not quite enough hair chalk? Too much? Don't know. How are we? I'm about to do my face paint for drumming. We're doing a different look for this event. Normally we do black and red, but this event is called a frost fair. And so I'm going to try and look, as my mother used to call me, white and spiteful. Very white. Yes. Won't have any problems putting any dark rings around my eyes because we had a bit of a late night. We were in London for a concert, and it's a band called the Saw Doctors, which unless you're Irish you probably won't have heard of them. Yeah, Irish band, a lot of fun. Given COVID, haven't been able to see them for about 3 years, and it felt like they were really enjoying it as well, because there have been a few times in the past, because they tour every year, and seeing the Saw Doctors is the beginning of Christmas for us, and there have been times in past years where it's felt like they were kind of ringing it in a bit, you know, phoning it in. And last night it really seemed as if they were enjoying it. Really good atmosphere. The crowd was certainly ready for the entertainment. Again, you know, not so many concerts over the last few years, so they were up for it. Now, they're a band that very much a sing-along band. You know, they have a very loyal following, and this is attractive. They have songs that you all want to sing along to. And obviously singing was on people's minds because the support act was on, and then between the support act and the main you have all the road crew come on, and they are doing their sound checks and all that sort of thing. And there is music playing while that happens. And obviously everyone was up for a sing-along because the songs that were playing, nothing at all to do with the Saw Doctors, just general music to keep us all entertained. And suddenly this broke out. I just thought it was a wonderful moment that everyone was just singing along happily because they knew the song and they wanted to have fun. It was just great. It really was. So yes, everyone was kind of up for a party before we started, which does help. So yeah, so that was good. Just had to look for my stickers. Now the venue, the concert was at the Brixton Academy, which holds just under 5,000 people. I haven't been to Brixton for ages actually. Really, about 20 odd years I think. Saw the Levellers there some time ago, back in the last century. Really interesting venue. I was trying to get photographs because the design of it, the interior is inspired by the Italian Renaissance, as you do. So it's got this fabulous proscenium arch stage with basically the Bridge of Sighs over it or something of that nature. I'll try and get some pictures. I couldn't get any from the well, not much from the show because the lights were not conducive to that, but if I can find some online I'll put them on here. But yeah, really interesting venue. Quite a big venue, like I say, for a theatre type. So we did have the contingency plan, if we get lost in the scrum, I'll see you outside the place where we had dinner. And dinner was good. We had Ethiopian food. Not had a lot of Ethiopian food, and it was very tasty. Very nice. Yeah, so that was good. There was like a sort of little food hall type place with foods of lots of different cuisines. Brixton in particular is a very multicultural part of the capital. So so nice to be able to try something that I don't get in my more provincial town. So given the late night and the singing, my voice isn't as deep as I thought it might be today. So that's good. It's not an entirely pleasant experience, I have to say. I'm just dripping water down myself. There are worse things to drip down myself, I'm sure, but not the most fun. Hello lovelies, how are we? Frost fair went well. We were helped by good weather. It was mild, it was dry. I was surprised at how many people were there. I've got some photographs of us lined up before we started. Obviously the difficulty is once you're drumming, it's hard to record as well. But we were lined up sort of on a corner to the main road, and as we started the parade and turned onto the main road, there were all these people. They were kind of too deep in places. That's amazing. Where have they all come from? Because it's quite a small event. So it's great to see it so well supported. I have linked below a video. There were 3 drum groups there. So you can see in the video us and the other 2. Now we're all dressed very similarly because we were all going for this frosty theme. So it's hard to tell us apart, but you'll spot us. If you look at about 3 minutes 20 odd, you'll see us, and I'm at the back. As you look at the Christmas tree, I'm slightly to the left if you're interested. So that's us. We were having fun. So it went really well. Sunday was a quiet day, given that it had been a busy Friday evening and Saturday. And now it's Tuesday. Yep, that makes sense. Tomorrow is just a working from home, plodding away in the office kind of day. So I'm going to end this video here. But Vlogmas starts on Thursday. So it will all begin then. Yay! So yeah, I hope you're all well. Thanks ever so much for being here. Hope you enjoy the photos. I've also got a little bit of footage of in London. Everything's around the wrong order. I will make it clear which is London and which is Frost Fair. Although, to be honest, if you can't work out which are the photographs of us dressed up, I would get that looked into if I were you. So, before I go, a couple of craft projects finished. I finished the blanket that I'm making for my sister-in-law to give to her mum for Christmas. So I'll put a photo of that in here. And also I finished the little hat with the ears I was making for my great niece. All the details will be in the month-end podcast. The blanket was made on the AliExpress king size, the whirly whirly machine. This was an amalgamation of 2 patterns and a bit of a modification. The main pattern is a drops pattern called Little Trekker, except that's in stocking stitch and I did it in 2x2 rib all the way up. And the ears I took from the Billy Bear pattern, which is a jacket that I made for the great niece last year. So it's cute. I hope they like it. Have a great couple of days, everyone. I will start Vlogmas from tomorrow. Brace yourselves and keep well. Cheers. Bye-bye.